a message out onto my YouTube channel to... that was the wrong button. Let's put out a message onto my YouTube channel to tell everybody to come hang out. And let's get a Discord post out. Let's get the word out. This war is about to start, and it's gonna be epic. You guys ready for this? Let's go on to my Discord. Let's pop that message out, and let's get this underway. Let's change the stream title as well. Announcements. Right there. At everyone. All right. Cool. And what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. How's everyone doing? We're just we've been live on Twitch. We're now live on YouTube over on EWU Gaming. How's everyone doing? Let's go. Let's make this happen. We're 3 minutes away from the first attack as Attax gets ready to play in the EWU quarterfinals against MNG Esports. Let's pull up their website as well. We can go see the current standings and how the other teams here have progressed as we've gone through this playoff so far. So we'll pop this up further on screen right there. And as you can see, yesterday we saw Existence taking on Vitang, getting 28 stars to 29 stars out of a 30 possible. Crazy war. On the other side, we had 11 Original taking on Renegades. Now, I didn't see the result of Indian Clashers INTZ Esports that played earlier today. If everybody has those results, throw it out in the chat there. And we have Attax versus MNG Esports. This is going to be a best of 2. So the score from this first war will add to the score of the second war, and we'll see which team is better. A lot of predictions would generally say Attax, being the #1 seed for the World Championship, is going to be the team to beat in this tournament, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 1 minute, 50 seconds until the first attack goes. Let's get some OP battle music here started in a second. We'll let it roll for just a minute with this chill music, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. All right. Hey, there we go. We got some people rolling in over on YouTube. How we all doing? How we all doing? Welcome to the stream. If you guys are new over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trying to grow this EWU YouTube channel to make so that more people can enjoy these awesome wars here. From really just incredible clans here, and the prize pools for this are huge as well. So there's a lot on the line here for these teams, and there's not a lot of teams left. We're down to 6. We're down to 6, and at the end of this, actually we're down to 5 after we get the results of the INTZ. Somebody saying it in the chat there, or maybe no, nobody's saying it in the chat there. I didn't get a chance to watch that earlier because I was streaming the same time that that war was happening. I was streaming some other stuff. So Lady B was streaming it. Anybody went and watched Lady B's stream yesterday? INTZ won. They won the now. Roll, that's for 1 war. If they had 2 wars. Akash is saying Attax for the win there. We'll see. All right, guys, time to kick this off. Let's get a fresh recording going. Let's do a YouTube intro video because this will be also on YouTube. If you miss out on these, we'll catch them on YouTube. But if you want to catch all of them, you want to be subscribed right here on EWU Gaming. All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clash with Eric. Guys, we are live with the quarterfinals of the EWU playoffs. We have 2 of the best teams in the world going head to head here. #1 attacking right now, we have Sir Ironheart from Attax. This team, not only one of the top contenders for the EWU tournament, but also the #1 seed for the World Championship of Clash of Clans. Let's see if we can get in here and get it done here. Starting off with a Warden Walk that's going to transition into Mass Witches. All right, so he's got a minion working over to just speed up through the trash along the edge there. The Warden, all those buildings have already been weakened by the earthquakes, so they can move this Warden through relatively fast, and then they can transition over into that Town Hall And hopefully they can keep the witches alive and grouped together as they work their way through. Oh, I got a little fancy animation here to show you. Boom. Makes Sir Iron Sir Iron pop up his little picture there. Those little fancy animations, huh? All right, so we have the king working on the outside as the witches continue to work their way through the middle. He's got super wall breakers to open up access into the base here. He's got a siege barracks that can work on the outside. As soon as the king has solidified the funnel a little bit out there, he sends in a super wall breaker out on the outside edge that's going all the way in. Look at that super wall breaker. It goes all the way into the middle and opens up the town hall compartment while the king was tanking on the outside. There are a couple headhunters going towards the king, but his barbarians should help him pick those off. The barbarians do turn around. The king continues on, and the barbarians pick off the headhunters as the witches continue moving their way through. It is a damage CC, meaning anything other than a lava hound or a golem. It's going to be quite good here, but look at this. The enemy queen is drawing a lot of his troops away from the town hall. They're starting to work their way back now. Can they make it through without losing too many witches? They do make it through, but he took a lot of damage right there. A lot of witches went down. The king is still working all the way on the outside, and the siege barracks has entered in now. He got a super wall break. They let the siege barracks troops in. The king tanking everything out there, keeping this alive. Here comes the hogs and the road champion. They're going to start to sweep their way in. The enemy road champion is engaged. They does have her go down before his hogs get there. And he'll work his way into the scattershot. The scattershot, the next big threat on the base here. But the enemy king standing right there defending it. The enemy king is going to step all the way up. He has the witches trying to beat through the wall there to get into it. He got to get the enemy king down. Needs to protect the road champion from the single inferno and get that king away from the road champion. She will clear that cannon in the corner. There's a minion out there on the mortar. He's got a wizard down over in the right-hand corner. The witches are working through. They're looking good. This could happen. 20 seconds left. Our champion, can I get the arch tower? She gets the arch tower and she survives. She goes down. I don't know what hit her. Maybe the arch tower? But either way, 10 seconds left to go here. Sir Ironheart, just with a slow, just a non-stop push through the space here with the witches. He will come at 96%. It is a time fail to kick it off here for alternate attacks. Nice job. So we're gonna move this little icon, huh? It's gonna block the troop bar. Let's move this little icon right up. Let's just put a little bit higher, right there. That way it's not blocking the troop icon, right? Ooh. All right. Witches are so broken, are they? All right, guys. Next attack will be happening at the 36-minute mark. From here on, we're going to have one attack every 4 minutes until we declare a victor. Then, at the end of the war, they're going to spin another 5-minute prep, 45-minute war, or actually it'll be an hour war, I believe. So we'll have a slight intermission. But here we go. JD Light. Coming in for the next attack. Coming in from MNG Esports with some Dragbat. Dragbat's been really, really strong in the meta recently. Been really impressed with Dragbat. It's one of the favorite attacks that I used to do all the time at Town Hall 12. And I just haven't quite personally got back into it a lot here as we moved into Town Hall 13. But the king is going to get access all the way into the Eagle Artillery. Beautiful Sui here. You're going to have the road champions up all the way through here, trying to get to these to the multi-inferno, maybe? The king's still tanking. He got a CC pull. He only has one poison. The road champion pops her ability, and she's not going to get the multi-inferno down. Was this funnel strong enough here? Did he count on the heroes pulled in the CC? That's another thing. He's going to need to get the funnel on the bottom side here to push these through, and we'll see if he can make that happen. He's got a long push to this town hall, but he's got a blimp that's going to travel through. He's engaging the enemy queen. He rages up and warden ability to protect the dragons from the enemy queen as they fight their way through there. There's a lot of damage on the entry. Now he drops in the bats onto the multi-inferno, but the wizard tower is defending the multi. He has to freeze it. He did lose a few bats there, but the bats are overall holding strong. Into the single inferno, I mean. The dragons need to protect the bats from the scatter shot here. He has 2 more freezes. He can freeze the scatter shot and the wizard tower together. He's got to get through a Tesla farm first, though. He needs to get these bats to start one-shotting Teslas. Otherwise, he's going to run into trouble here at the bats. The dragons are still sweeping around. He needs to get the cleanup going on the top side. He's not going to get the scatter. Here comes a minion up on the top side. He gets hit by a double red mine. They're in the way there for another one to come in. Dragons are still trying to work their way through, but as soon as they engage that scatter shot, the Royal Champion's going to pull him off of it. Teslas are still down there, causing damage to these dragons. The Warden is going to have to come in clutch here. The Warden is going to have to follow the right dragon to go in and finish off the Royal Champion. He is taking splash damage from the scatter shot because he's standing right on top of that other dragon. That does weaken him up a lot. He will try to get through it, and one more shot. Oh, he gets it down. He gets it down. He has a chance. That was so critically important right here. He's got 25 seconds to clean up here, but the minions that were on the inside did ultimately die. It probably had another red mine pop and kill him. It will be another fail. I think it's a straight up fail. I don't think they have a chance to get to that Royal Champion. So he'll grab 96%. And I believe that's an exact tie so far, right? Boom. 96. All right. Moving on. 32 minutes will be the next attack. And we're exactly tied. All right. 40 seconds. If you guys are joining over on EWU Gaming, make sure you guys drop in a sub. Like the video, because if you like the video on YouTube, it definitely makes YouTube advertise the video out and recommend it more. So hit that like button if you haven't already. And let's keep this rolling. Both of them are looking strong? Yeah, they're both looking strong. Both looking good, but no triples yet. Yesterday's wars, we saw 2 perfect wars yesterday, which was insane. And I'm expecting Attax to play on that level. And I believe MNG, definitely a team that can hold its own as well. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Next up to attack is the one and only Linade. Linade used to play for MCES last year. He ran one of the highest hit rates in the world in the Town Hall 12 World Championships. Coming in here with some Zap Dragons. And he's well known as one of the best attackers in the world. Is here playing for Attax and one of their star players as well. Easily moving through here. Gonna zap that single Inferno right after the Warden, or the Royal Champion works their way through. Shield softened it up there to make so it was easy to go down. Baby Dragon to go clear the trash on the outside, while a Yeti comes in on the other side. Yeti and a Wizard. No Headhunter though. That's surprising. But they did get the building on the corner down. Whatever was in there. Was that an air defense? I'm not sure what was up there by the king. But if that was an air defense, that is huge right there. To grab an air defense with a Yeti. But we'll continue on here. Dragon's working their way in. He's got a Stealth Summer to collapse in and push everything towards the Town Hall. No blimp on this one. A blimp would have been awesome because the crash damage would have killed the air defense. So he's just going to have to lose what he loses on the way in. And then the king is coming down. Find a Tesla farm as he does. The dragons will kill the CC. And that's going to make so when the heroes are moving to the area, they don't have a CC that can get drawn out because the CC will die with the CC building. He does take the Town Hall blast, unfortunately, but the dragons can eat that blast there, and they'll be all right. The enemy queen's the bigger threat here. The enemy queen and the warden statue cause heavy, heavy damage very, very quickly to dragons. He does rage through it. Very, very smart. That is the spot that you definitely want to use a rages is to get through the enemy queen. Royal Champion, another big roadblock here, but the dragons are moving through. There's not as big as a threat as the queen. She has a little bit more health, but she doesn't hit as hard. The king is engaging the enemy, or his queen. She had something in front of her that was tanking that king for just a second, allowing her to move through. The queen still has her ability. He's got 4 dragons left? 5 dragons left. 5 dragons left, and the queen is moving strong. He's got 50 seconds to go. 2 archer towers left, and Linade living up to the name that he has made for himself, and he's got the triple. Put putting the first one on the board here. Easy cleanup with a swag queen ability. The king is still alive as well. I don't know where the king passed through there. He disappeared out of my radar, but maybe you saw him working his way through there, doing something important. But Linnaid given alternate attacks the first lead of the war. Unless MNG Esports can triple right now. And then we're back to tied. Let's keep going. Linnaid God. Linnaid always gets, that's right, Douglas. That's right. Oh, baby, it's a triple. All right. We got 45 seconds till the next attack goes through. Keep this going. All right, so let's put Linnaid's little icon marker away there and get ready for whoever's coming in next. MNG Esports will be striking back. And the triple to keep it tied. Let's do a poll. I want to know who you guys think is going to win this war. Let's do the first war first. We'll do a couple polls here. We'll say who's going to win the first war, because remember, this is a best of 2 series. So ATN could, for example, win the first war, and then MNG could win the second war. And then it could be determined by how big of a difference there is. All right, guys. Milanello is live. Here we go. Milanello coming in with a Warden Walk into Mass Witches. Using the Quake to get damage onto the Eagle, the other Scatter. But mainly, he started that. Notice how he started the Warden Walk before he did the Lightning. As long as the Ward is not being dropped into a spot that's threatened, then there's no reason to wait for the Warden to start before you do the Lightning. Now, he's got these minions working on the opposite corner of the base there, just being very, very time efficient here as he gets started. Eagles activates, targeting the Queen. She can need a strike there. She's got the healers on her still. Witches are coming down. A couple giants in front of the witches just to make sure that they don't have, or he wants to make sure that they have time to get their skeleton spawn there before he has them threatened. Like, look at this giant right here. This giant getting the tanking onto the wizard tower. Just small things like that keep witches alive and keep this moving through. A wall breaker comes down on the single inferno, allowing the witches to come in from the bottom. Another wall break came in where the queen's entering, and then he has a jump that can give both of those compartments that are open access into the scatter shot. The king's still doing great work on the outside as he pushes around the 9 o'clock corner. Ward abilities he pushes to town hall. This is looking absolutely fantastic. If this doesn't triple, then I don't know how to do witches, because this looks absolutely superb. He's working his way to the enemy Royal Champion here. Royal Champion is drawing off some skeletons. The witch is going to die to it. The main group of witches is staying away from her, though. They're staying together in a pack. He still has a freeze. As he deploys for Royal Champion, I don't even see the Royal Champion deployed yet. Here she comes up on the top corner. A couple archers saving time once again. Archers picking away at the storage up in the top corner. Royal Champion working her way through. There is a Tesla farm up in the top corner. Our champion's gonna pop her ability, get some damage onto the multi-inferno after the king is tanked. The king was tanked, so the Royal Champion was not having to fight him off as she worked her way through. Freezes up to protect the Royal Champion. She's gonna step away to safety, and she's gonna come back up there with the full force of the entire army. And Milanello is looking like he's got this all day long. 50 seconds, and we're back to tie, guys. We're back to tie. MNG Esports has answered the call. They answered Linnaid's triple with a triple of their own, and nothing is going to slow down these witches with 37 seconds left on the clock here. He's absolutely blown this one out of the park. Every step of that attack there was absolute perfection. That's what we love to see here in the playoffs of the EWU. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff here. 50 seconds, and then Alter Tax will strike back. Stream title on Twitch wasn't changed. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I forgot to do that. I'll do that real quick. There we go. Thank you for that heads up. We're good. All right, guys. There we go. Boom. From alternate attacks. Always an extremely impressive player to watch here. Plays on this German team here. Or it's kind of a German-European mixed team. Mostly German, a little bit of French, a little bit of Korean here. It's Boom. What is, like, Boom used to play for Tribe Gaming during last year's World Championship, another World Championship player, and definitely a really excellent addition to the roster here for alternate attacks as they get ready for their World Championship second appearance here. Last time playing under multiple different teams' name. This is an all-star lineup here. Like, they took all the best players from every single team in the world, put them all into one, and that is why this team is so insane. And if they're good enough for that, they're definitely going to be good enough here to potentially come in here and just close the door on MNG Esports. And they're definitely the favorite here. They're definitely a world favorite. But the Sui hero was beautiful. The Road Champion, notice how when he did that Road Champion ability, it changed all the way in there. Just beautiful mapping out of where that Road Champion ability is exactly is going to go. He gets the enemy queen down out of the Sui hero as well. The Slammer's coming in to take the scatter shot. The queen actually is going to survive for a bit. I think she's ultimately going to go down to the enemy king here. But that's fine. Slammer takes a black mine. And here comes the Hounds to join up here. He's got the dragon that came out of the CC. The dragon's going to get stuck on the enemy king. Not ideal. Still needs the headhunters to sweep in and take out the enemy Road Champion. But he's making a good push through the base here. He needs to get that multi-inferno down. He uses the ward ability. There's our balloons going that way. And he does protect it from the eagle strikes as well. The eagle is down now as he pushes his way into the scatter shot. Guys, he's got 2 freezes. He has a haste spell. He can freeze up this scatter shot multiple times on the approach, getting that warden statue with it. The warden statue hits just as hard as an air defense, and he easily sweeps through there. Guys, Boom has blown it away. That's a 3-star. Another one on the board here. And alternate attacks with 2 triples and a time fail. We'll put the pressure back onto MNG Esports. And we'll see what happens as MNG Esports comes back in to respond to this next attack here. But Boom has done it. He's got the triple on the board and put his team into a strong position as we continue through. Nice job. That's good stuff. All right. If you guys are, once again, if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Just subscribe to the EWU Gaming if you don't want to miss out on all these wars, whether I'm streaming it or CarbonFin is streaming it or anybody from our streaming community is streaming EWU Esports. You're not going to miss any of them. So make sure you're subscribed over there. Let's get this rolling. All right. 40 seconds, and then MNG Esports will strike back. Try PUBG? I haven't tried PUBG on a stream, but I do enjoy playing PUBG. Let me put another post out for YouTube here. Create a post. Let's say at EW. Oh, we're live. We're live. All right, we have Vegeth is live. Let's put away Booms. Let's put up Vegeth's little placard there, and let's see if he can get in here and respond to what Boom just did and get a 3-star of his own. He's coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. The King's gonna pull the CC after he takes out the enemy Royal Champion. Then the Queen's gonna work her way in. Queen's gonna get the poison down. There's a double poison here. One for the headhunters, one for the super minions. Very, very difficult CC to work through with the queen. You have to bring you almost have to bring a double poison to deal with this. And look at this, the queen barely hanging on, almost goes down through her ability. Very, very dangerous right there, but she does get the funneling necessary to go into the scatter shot. But she's down her ability right now. The World Champion dies to the single. The single was softened up there, but the World Champion shield pathing did not allow her to step through it. The queen is actually getting hit by that tornado trap, which is pulling her into that corner, which is dragging her towards that single inferno. You get the eagle activated now, but the queen will take the eagle. He needs to get some damage in and go take out that multi-inferno before the queen gets targeted by it. But no, the queen goes the other direction here. She's staying safe. She's staying safe. Was it a super wall breaker? Snuck in the corner over somewhere in there, one of those open corners, and went in and opened up the town hall, but he freezes up the town hall, freezes up again to try to protect her. She's hanging on by, oh, she goes down. Vegeth trying to push his queen through, but she doesn't survive. Luckily, the town hall is activated, so he can get the blues to target it, but they're taking heavy fire there as they start off. A barrage of traps going off here on the Nades town hall area. Use the blimp to go finish off there. Unfortunately, all those balloons are going to die. The dragon will get targeted by the air defense in a little bit, and then he takes a black mine on top of that. This dragon taking heavy, heavy fire. It goes down almost immediately, but the town hall's down. He's got the 2-star. He can hold his team in this. Working his way to the enemy queen. He can use the ward ability to protect him through the enemy queen, but the queen is targeting the hound. The hound is going to drag it away. He has headhunters. I don't know where they are. They're in there somewhere. Here they come. Headhunters are crossing through. Try to get the enemy queen. They're going to hit the haste. We'll get her done. They did. Okay. So that'll free up the... Well, I guess he's not going to get a lot more percentage here. Ooh, this attack was... I was asking a lot for that queen on that charge. Asking a lot out of that queen for that charge. There was a wizard on the far back side. Gonna get sniped up by the arch tower, unfortunately. Minions will carry on for a little bit further. He'll get to 75%, 76%, right in there somewhere. But that's going to be the end of this attack. Vegeth giving up our first actual lead to alternate attack. Every attack before this, MNG Esports was able to answer alternate attack's attack directly and keep it tied. But that one, my friends, is going to put alternate attacks in the lead. All right, let's try. The stream PUBG with me? Well, thanks, Hocus Tocus. Appreciate that. 2 daily live streams of PUBG and Call of Duty. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Queen charge Lalo. Rip the queen charge is a very risky attack nowadays. Yeah, it is. You gotta bring the double poison to get through it. Even then, it's still not guaranteed. He forces ability even with that. What device do I play on? I have an iPad and I have an iPhone 7. So we're getting an iPhone 12 soon, so that's cool. All right, guys. Jojo, or Yo-Yo, I mean. Yo-Yo is live out of Germany. Let's see what he can do here as he's coming in with some Zap Dragons. Gonna zap out the Eagle. And everything that was in the compartment with it. There was an Inferno in that compartment as well. But the World Champion will go in here, and he's got the damage already onto that scatter shot. So the World Champion can pop her ability and get the scatter shot down. Clear all the way. She will die to the enemy queen when she gets there. The Ice Golem feels maybe a little bit unnecessary, but if there were Teslas there, it would have got it through. World Champion's going to swing wide here, so Baby Dragon starts to work way on the other side. Tesla's stopping him up over there. Dragon starting to collapse in. Bowler up on the top side as well. The Bowler is actually going to be a problem here. Because if there's something in that CC that is going to potentially cause problems, like a Lava Hound, then the Bowler would pull it. But no, it is a super minion Headhunter CC once again. Here comes the King. The Queen will probably join with him in just a minute, but they want to round the corner so the Queen doesn't get dragged into that air defense. Or not air defense, the single inferno, I mean. Town Hall is going to protect the balloons and the dragons as they move through that Town Hall blast. The Slammer comes down. The Queen needs to hurry up and get that air defense there so the Slammer can get direct pathing in. And a double black mine opens the Slammer instantly. It'll dump out the dragon and the balloons into the core of the base there. He's on the enemy Queen. He gets her down up on the top end. His queen is going to continue pushing the dragons back in. They need to regroup here, and the heroes are doing an excellent job of getting them to do just that. He's got a couple of minions that he hasn't deployed yet. He can wait for an opportune spot to deploy them so they can save up on some time here, but time doesn't seem to be an issue. It's that air defense in the middle of the base. The queen doing excellent work there. The king is still tanking for her. She should be able to round the corner there, take out the cannon, and then step into the air defense, but the dragons need to get that enemy king out of the way to clear the way for her. The warden still full health there. The queen, or something actually took the air defense there. Maybe it was the warden, maybe it was the dragons. I didn't see what actually struck it. The queen wasn't there yet. The queen's gonna step in there. They get the king down, and Yo-Yo, is going to get the triple here. He's got a queen ability. The queen can finish off the rest of the base all by herself, and it looks like she very well might have to. The queen, delaying her for just a moment, so the king could round around the single inferno. So the queen never got targeted early in the attack there. Was absolutely critical to the final outcome of this attack here. And Yo-Yo, I keep saying Jojo. Yo-Yo's queen gets him the 3-star in the end. Guys, look at this. We got 3 triples on the board there. And then a 96% time fail. Alternate attacks. Definitely proven that they are world championship caliber. And we'll see if they can continue on getting the triple here, or if MNG Sports can get the triple to catch back up. All right. Is Jojo why you say yo-yo? Is I was told it was pronounced yo-yo. All right. He wants to be called that way? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, once again, guys, if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the EWU gaming channel here so that you don't miss out on these wars in the future. All right, sub up. It's a nickname for Johannes or Johannes. I don't know how to say any of these names. All right, guys, here we go. Hawk is in next. Hawk coming in here with a zap quit. Look, oh, he doesn't have a siege machine selected yet. I hope you notice this. Oh, there you go. Switch to a soul slammer just now. The queen starts. Got the CC, and he got lightning to soften up the multi-inferno and the scatter shot over there. So the Yeti finding a Tesla there. If the Yeti might as well pop over the wall there and take out that arch tower, that'd be a big value. Doesn't quite get it down. Is everything to go finish off? He sends in a solo balloon. This is a red mine, no black mines. That's good. And no, it was not in time. The queen is going for a walk around the town hall. He's in trouble. That's potentially a big problem here. I don't know what the plan was, but I don't think this is the plan. But it's a symmetrical base, so we could, in all reality, flip the plan exactly. As long as the town hall doesn't activate right now and the queen stays away from it with her healers, she can continue on, and it can use the balloon that already went through to go after the arch tower. It already cleared the area of black mines. He can use the stone slammer to grab the town hall if necessary. More balloons catching black mines as they continue around the edges of the town hall. And then an ice golem comes down. Ice golem's gonna freeze up the single inferno and the enemy queen. Allows queen to step through there without having to burn any spells. He sends in the enemy, or he sends in his king, not the enemy king. He sends in his king to go grab the town hall. The queen taking heavy fire from the scatter shot and that single inferno, or not single inferno. I keep saying the wrong words there. The ground expos, but she survives through it. Her ability gets her through. She can grab that other ground expo, and she can make it out the backside safely. Rage is up again. Going for another wall break. The wall break is actually going to open up. Look at that wall! Oh, wow, that is a high value wall break there. Gonna give the queen access to everything on the backside of the base. Where's the royal champion gonna come in now? Because he still has to get to the enemy king. The queen is gonna engage the enemy king in just a moment. He sends in a couple balloons. This king is gonna potentially cause problems. He doesn't have a headhunter or anything to get through it, A dragon comes out of the stone slammer. Is going to break off under that multi-inferno in the middle of the base here. And it's looking like he might pull this off here. Blues are in position. Freezes up the final defenses. The Royal Champion still sweeping through. 28 seconds. Time is a factor now. Can he finish it off here? He needs these beats to finish off the storage and get over to this collector. That collector's at low health. He's got it. Hawk. I don't know if that went exactly as planned, but he's done it. He's going to keep his team alive here. And they have a chance to take down Alter Attax here. But remember, guys, this is a best of 2. So this is just the first of the 2 wars. We'll see what happens. All right. Whew. Let's go. Let's keep it going. You can call him Adam. Sherlock dropping in some biddies there over on Twitch. Appreciate it, man. All right, let's hide that little badge away. And the last attacker, we can get it ready here. We got the last attacker will be coming in from Alternate Attacks next. It is going to be AST. Let's see what happens. A little nerve-wracking here. AST doesn't need to do anything crazy here. Just needs to get above a 75%. A 75% here with a 2-star will win the first war of the series. The score of this war will be added to the score of the next war to determine which team advances to the semifinals. But he's going to zap out the CC. Couple defenses around it, but he gets the quake damage onto that single inferno, which is going to allow the Royal Champion to be able to pop her ability to take it out. Big Dragon comes down, but it gets hit by a Black Mine immediately. Sends in a balloon and a couple minions to go grab that army camp there. Quick adjustment. Does get it down. Okay. Sneaky Goblins working their way in as well. And then a Wall Wrecker comes down. Now look at this. This is interesting. He funneled the heroes to follow the Wall Wrecker. The Wall Wrecker will punch all the way to the Town Hall. And the single inferno isn't causing any problems yet. He just uses Sneaky Goblins to work their way through it. And now he's going to come in with a minion and the Royal Champion to go in and work in sync with the heroes to make so the Royal Champion doesn't go to waste. And she's... Oh, look at that Royal Champion shield. That went far, all the way across the heroes and finished funneling for them. That's going to push them directly in the Town Hall with the Wall Wrecker. The Royal Champion is going to survive all the way along the outside. And the enemy Royal Champion died before she wrapped around because of the timing. AST off to an attack that has just been picture perfect here. Just beyond perfect. He had a super Wall Breaker that came out of his Wall Wrecker. And it will give the Queen access to this scatter shot potentially. But she's not going that way. But she will grab an air defense, and she still has her ability. The Eagle's activated, but targeting the King. Here comes the Lalo. There's only one air defense standing on the base here. So all the hounds are going to head that way. Can you make it through? The Queen pops her ability. She's going to die to the scatter shot over there. Everything's cleaned up over in the left-hand corner, so he doesn't have to go back for any cleanup. The Warden is working his way through with the left pack of balloons. The other pack is going to collapse in from every direction and get in this Eagle Artillery. He's got to haste. He's got to freeze. As soon as his Eagle drops, he needs to hold both of those, or he could use the Ward ability to get through the Eagle Artillery. Probably opt for the Ward ability. Perfect. 2 more balloons left in the bag. Here they go. Freezes it up. It's a triple. It's a triple. AST coming in here from Alter Attacks. And guys, that is 14 stars and a 96% time fail. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You know, it's going to be crazy when we see these teams reach to the finals of this tournament going head to head here. The teams that are putting up perfect wars, 14 stars consistently, going all the way to a grand finals of this tournament. It's going to be nuts. I'm excited. Let's take a quick look at the bracket here if you missed it earlier. The bracket for the tournament. We can see what these teams have ahead of them as they continue to march their way through as we get ready for this final attack. But as you can see, Vatang is already advanced from the bracket above them. They took down Existence after a perfect war. which will be in tomorrow's video if you haven't already seen it. We have Attax holding strong here against MNG Esports. 11 original already took down Renegades, but they only put up 25 stars total, which is still respectable. That's a 12 and a 13 star war. Indian Clashers took on INTZ Esports, and I still haven't heard what the result of that war was. But that's going to determine the semifinals. This is the last war of the semifinals, and we're about to start the final attack of the first of the best of 2 in the series. We'll see what happens. All right. We have Shenzi. Shenzi coming in with a... what is this? A Sui? No, it's a kill squad. No, it's a queen charge Lalo with a wall wrecker. That's what it is. Let's see what we can do with it. Queen charge is going to get set up here by Royal Champions to sweep in there and take out that single Inferno that he used a single lightning and a quake to take down. Now the queen, with just the funneling of an archer here, I would like to see a minion come down there, but that Expo is protecting it. But either way, the queen's going to work her way in here. Wall break targets the Expo that was deeper in there. Or some, I'm not sure what it was targeting there. I guess it was targeting the Expo compartment, but it didn't blow up on the Expo compartment. Either way, it gives the queen access. She's going to step in. Now she has access all the way through that L shape there that is going to take her all the way to the other scatter shot. CC pull, pushing her through nicely. The king up on the top side. Now a wall wrecker. What is the plan here? So I guess the queen clears the alley. The wall wrecker passes up the queen, continues on to grab the town hall. Or does the queen follow the wall wrecker? I don't know. Either way, this wall or this scatter shot up here is still potentially going to be a problem here because the queen's not going to get it, and he doesn't have a stone slammer to go grab it. So the queen takes the town hall down. She goes to ability. Where's she going to go from here? Does she go up? If she goes up, she goes up. She goes up. The balloons are working their way in as the hound is taking the scatter shot. They make it inside of the minimum range. They're going to get it down there without any problems. The queen will continue on. She'll grab the sweeper. She's going to find a wall to beat on here, but she's inside of the single inferno range. She's going to go down here. Nothing he can do to stop that. He throws up the multi-inferno to protect the balloons. Let the queen die. The healers are transferring over to the headhunters. Those headhunters can actually do some work there on defense, or not defense, to protect the balloons, but they are getting distracted by some ground skills over there. But the balloons are continuing to march through. More balloons are going to come in and grab off that arch tower. It is a little bit off on the timing there, so the arch tower does not go down initially, but it's all right. He's still looking good. Got a minion working in on the other side here to finish pushing the trash in from that side. 30 seconds. It's a triple. It's another one. MNG Esports holding their own here against alternate attacks. Guys, this is far from over. Even though MNG Esports did not get a score that matched alternate attacks on this war, the war is so close here with a 14-13 win from alternate attacks that if MNG Esports can win the next war by 1 star and a little bit of percentage, they can swing this series back and they can still win this. All right, guys. So this war will wrap up. They're going to do a 5-minute prep period. Then they'll go into a hour war where they'll have 20 minutes to look over the bases and plan again. And then we're going to be right back into this. All right. We'll go back and look at a couple of these attacks here and just kind of break down the attacks here and see if we see anything interesting. I want to go back over to the AST's attack here. Base looked sexy. That base looked wrecked. INTZ better than alternate attacks? You think so? We'll see what happens in the end. Yeah, there was no animation. Or I forgot to put up the animation there for AST. It's right here though, if you're wondering what AST looks like. Good guy. And then I didn't have one for the last attacker from MNG Esports. Big friend, your friend of Titan. Hey, nice to have you, Killer. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Once again, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, 100% make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button on YouTube, because that makes so that YouTube will continue to promote this stream, and so we get more people in here to enjoy this war. All right. So watch the Royal Champion ability here. Went all the way over, grabbed the Archer Tower. I mean, I guess the Queen would probably eventually grab the Archer Tower anyways, but then this Headhunter comes in, locks onto the enemy King, goes straight to the Royal Champion. I guess there were 2 Headhunters there. They died to the Town Hall, but whatever. They got the poisons down to slow those enemy heroes' attacks down. This was an impressive attack right here. That's a tough funnel. That's a tough funnel, and to judge that Royal Champion so precisely, to delay her like that, that was just a next level move right there. You gotta admit. Eleven has a really big following, not in North America. Yeah, MNG, or I mean, if you guys didn't hear, the wildcard voting has finished, and it is going to be 11 original, and it'll be HT family. I kind of think of that for a second. I had to think about it for a second. Eve Callie's a big streamer. Yeah, Eve Callie does a lot of work. He's a good guy too. Like, he had so much going to the backside of his attack here. Freezes it up again there. Honestly, he probably could have swagged that freeze. Let's be real. Blew it out of the water. Hey, Stranger, how you doing, buddy? Love the streams. Hey, preach that for me. Kirk. Enough of that. Enough of that. Yeah, Tribe came in 3rd place in the World Championship wildcard voting. They did not get their ticket in. It was a little bit disappointing. I was really hoping we'd see them. They had a lot of really good close performances as they moved through, but you know, it is what it is. All right. So that war is over. What's the delay here? They should be spinning the next war here. Let me hide this, cover the screen here. I'm gonna check the chat and see what's going on. Okay. The war challenge has been sent from MNG Esports. They're just figuring it out here. We'll play a couple attacks here while we let them plan. We'll go back and check out Yo-Yo's attack here. What do you do? Dragons in this one? This was a dragon one. But we didn't get to see the lightning, I think, at the start of this, or I didn't see exactly what it hit. It hit a single Inferno. A lot of value for a lightning right there. He grabbed the Ground Expo, the Eagle, and the Inferno. Obviously, if you're giving up that much value to a lightning, like, you can't, not in the current meta, you can't keep everything going like that at the same time, you know? Or you can't put everything together. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. If you guys are watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, we are streaming on YouTube as well on the EWU YouTube channel. So I highly recommend that you pop on over there and show them some love there. I'm going to put a link for it in the Twitch chat here. There you go. And the EWU channel there is meant to gather all the different streamers of the stream EWU and give them a one-stop shop there. So if you see that EWU YouTube channel go live, you know you're in for a good war. So definitely go in there and drop it a sub. And if you just pop over there and hit a like on it from Twitch, that'd be helpful as well. Just to get the word out there that this is the stream's going, you know? Hey, well, thank you, Killer. You never got the notification for the stream on YouTube? Well, it's not on my YouTube channel. It's on the EWU channel. I love how the heroes came in on the bottom here and just pushed the dragons back up to regroup here. They cut through that middle. Like, that's one of the toughest part about dragons is when you take out a quadrant of the base, the dragons charge in into the L shape. If they can't stay together as they round the corner, then they die. They get stuck. They move out into the trash there. But when the heroes come in and help them work around that corner, it just does exactly what they need to help them finish it off there. To push them back up, regroup them, and get back in the fight. Let's grab this. If I can change the stream title over on EWU. Let's see. On the EWU YouTube channel. Oh, why is that music playing? It's being funny. No, play. There we go. You should host a Supercell War. That'd be so cool. I do a little bit of stuff with them, but this last year I wasn't allowed to do a main casting position because I played in the World Championship stuff, so I couldn't do both. Like it's like when you hear those radio show contests and they're like employees of the station can't win and stuff like that. That's what they're kind of. It's the same kind of legal stuff where I can't have participated and then be a primary caster. So I can do like a small contract work on the side, whatever, and go do like the predictions and stuff. But hopefully next year. Hopefully next year we'll be doing it. All right. But don't spam the chat there, bud. Don't spam the chat. Otherwise, we'll have to time you out. I need to change the stream title here, but I don't know if I can change their stream title for the YouTube. I don't think it'll let me. No, it's not going to let me. All right. That's too bad. I'll have to tell Hammock to fix it. Get access to EWU. You set the title correctly. All right. We're good. Stranger, that doesn't help to spam a chat. It doesn't. I appreciate the sentiment there, but don't do that. It's just gonna. I'll have to put it into slow mode or something like that. I do appreciate the sentiment. I understand what you're trying to do, but it, honestly, spamming the chat doesn't help. Cool. All right, so it looks like the war is starting here. So we'll have another few minutes here before the actual attack start. Let's see how much the war timer is. If they set it for 45 minutes or an hour, probably for an hour. Come on, update. Come on. War timer start. It still says 0 seconds. All right. Well, there, that's good. It's good now. All right. So it looks like we have 19 minutes here before the first attacks will start. So we'll roll back in here and we'll play a couple more out of the log. Ooh, look at this. Look at this log. I don't know what these other leagues were, but Attax took on MCS and Uranus Gaming and lost to them. They win a lot, but they're not invincible. MNG Esports could beat them. But we'll go back and well, let's go watch some of the ones for the Tribe Gaming War here while we have a minute. All right. That was played earlier today. We'll watch those here while we have a minute, just a little bit of time to kill here before we start the next attacks. Is it a glitch or something? No, it does that occasionally. I missed a super chat? Let's see. Where is it? I don't get a notification for the super chats like I do on my own YouTube channel because it's my Streamlabs or my OBS is linked to my own, so it doesn't pop up a notification. But there it is. Anchor Verma dropping in a 20 rupee super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You're looking out. Appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the stream there. But those guys who drop in the donations and help the stream like that, that helps a lot. So I really appreciate it. Double Barrel Legends won in the we just got a result in from the Town Hall 11 Esports War there. Looks like Double Barrel Legends, the team that I play for, was the team that ultimately came out on top there, which means our other Double Barrel team was eliminated. It was a bummer we had to end that war short there because this one was starting, but I mean, we don't want to miss a second of this war. So look at this. Look what the queen got here. The queen went in here, lost her healers to the scatter shot, died, and he still tripled. But how did he get the pathing into these Teslas? He sent in a couple balloons to go and reinforce through there. The rage that was potentially supposed to go for the queen gets reallocated to the balloons. And then he has, let's see. I said some headhunters. They're there. Headhunters come in. Uses the warden to protect the headhunters. That gives him just enough to go in there and take down the Royal Champion. Look at that. Barely got her down. Barely got her down. Then freezes up and misses the sweeper with the freeze. I'm surprised it's tripled, but how do you guys feel about the meta right now at Town Hall 13 and really across the game? Do you feel like, do you think it's balanced offensively and defensively, or do you think it should be adjusted in one way or another? Because I do hear a lot of people, I've been hearing a lot of complaints recently that, like, I mean, they're pro players here. They shouldn't be tripling. They should be tripling a lot more often than the average player. But the average player shouldn't just be completely shut out of the game, right? Like, we're not all pro players. And not everybody here is a pro player, right? Everybody here is. But, yeah, I don't know. Don't forget to use code Eric. That's right. Use code Eric. Boom. You have to sleep. Oh, no. Appreciate that, killer. All right, let's go. Oh, let's see what AST did against Itsu in his last war. So, looks like he came in with a Zap, Quake, Lalo. Now, we're seeing this attack more and more and more and more. I attempted to do this attack a little bit earlier, and I failed. I got my queen to go the wrong direction because I forgot about a Tesla, and it threw off my queen pathing. But if you get a CC that's near a single inferno on the edge of the base, like, this attack is so ridiculously strong. Like, almost every single base, like we gotta like go back through all of our bases and like readjust them for this attack specifically, because this attack has completely taken the game by storm right now. It's insane. So the king get locked onto the single inferno, probably froze it up there if I had to imagine. Yep, freeze it up there with the town hall right as the single inferno reaches full beam. Yeah, mate, this, it just looks easy. It looks easy when these guys do it, doesn't it? Taps are fine, but combined with witches, you just don't know? I don't know. I mean, this attack is stronger than a lot of the witch attacks. The witch attacks are simple. That's the difference. These attacks take some skill. They take some planning. Like, are you guys okay with attacks like this being really powerful, but witches taking a nerf? Even though they have probably about an equal success rate there for the pros, just with people like who aren't like pro gamers and don't take Don't take 20 minutes to stare at a base there and plan with years of experience at the competitive level. I mean, it did make a big difference in what context you want to say that they're overpowered. If the average player can walk in there and just triple any base with it, then it is overpowered. But if at the pro level, they should have about equal success rate. It's hard. That's a difficult thing to have. Should spam have an equal success rate to a skilled attack there? I don't know. I guess on the grand scheme of things, it probably does there when you look at the all the way through the entire Clash of Clans community as a whole. Either way, AST. Getting this one down, crushing it. Lalo's allowed to be that good because it takes months to master. That's fair. That's fair, Duncan. Will I get the money if you do a donation to this channel? I think it's donations to this channel go to the EWU, to the people who run the tournament, which is cool because they put up some crazy prize money. What is the prize money up to? Like, I don't even know. I know Supercell was matching them up to $5,000 and they were pushing that $5,000. I don't remember exactly what it got up to right now, but it seems like every time people donate and stuff like that to the tournament, they keep on growing their prize pool bigger and bigger and bigger. That was pretty cool. And these teams are definitely playing for a decent chunk of money right now. The amount of time it takes to even reach Channel 13, you should get some concept of how to attack properly. That's true. But not everybody does like dedicates like every minute of every day to it like I do. You know? It's different. But then again, it's my job, so it makes sense that I would. The average player is just going to spam E-drags regardless. That's very true. Some of them will spam, they'll spam witches if they see witches are powerful. If they see it's easy and it's powerful, then an average player will bust it out there. But Zap Dragon Attack's also being pretty strong lately. But this Queen, look at the Queen over here. Like if you're zapping out the area next to the Queen, and then the Queen will defend that whole quadrant base on her own. Like you have to actually put some force with her. Otherwise she just picks off dragons like crazy. Look how many dragons she just took out over there. She got what, 3 or 4 all by herself? Because they weren't hitting her all at once? Pretty nutty. See if our stream title was fixed there. No, still can't adjust it. What if I can adjust it from here? Let me see. Videos. Live. No, it won't let me make changes. They're blocking me out. The EWU channel is blocking me out from making a change to the stream title. All right. Well, how much time do we have here before the attacks go in? Let's check. Let's bounce back over to the live war, and we'll see how much time we've killed there, and we'll see how soon we have until the attacks start. Ready? We can watch 2 more attacks here, and then the action's gonna restart here. All right. Then we'll recap the score. And we'll go again. We'll watch our other 2 triples here from the Tribe Gaming War. Or was it 1? We'll see what Sir Ironheart did against Lexnos here. Maybe I'll try to fix this stream title again. I don't know why it's being annoying like that. Try. Maybe they'll send it to me. They have to give me a code to be able to change it. So until then, we'll keep going. All right. So Sir Ironheart coming in here with the dragons. Zap dragons. But once again, you see that queen there? The queen staying off all by herself over there? If the dragons start to feed off to her one at a time, she'll pick dragons off like crazy. You prefer that queen is along the main path there of the dragons. But look where the enemy, or where his king and queen are, and they can actually step in there and take her out. She's not going to the dragons, and that is kind of critical to the success of this attack. So the queen popped her ability. The queen does survive all the way to the enemy queen there, and then it can push into the core of the base. But there's a lot of dragons in the middle. 2 single Infernos is always a little bit scary to dump out onto, but with the support of the World Champion to come on the backside, they can make it through. Always makes me a little bit nervous there, ending on those single Infernos and air defenses and stuff like that, but it's surprising that the dragons can push through it so seamlessly. Would you guys agree? Music is irritating at the background. What's wrong with the music? This is great music. Which needs a nerf instead of the lightning? Lightning is a big part of the game. Like, you can't, like, remove lightning, right? Music's fantastic. Yeah. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, Kirk. Alright. So I guess we can show one attack from the last 4 here while we have just a moment more to spare here. And then we'll be starting the text. So I hope you guys are ready. Get yourself a drink if you don't have a drink. Get yourself some popcorn. Get ready. Because the action's about to restart. We'll see Linnae's attack here. And we'll fire it up. 8 lightnings on this one. Notice how we brought 8 lightnings for this one. That gets him 1 extra that he can use to go, like 7 and a quake to take out the eagle. And then the quake got the double duty damage there to go get the damage on the single. And the quake with the lightning added in at the end finishes it off. How you use code Eric? How about you guys? Hey, appreciate that, Nick. Some form of a tower that protects buildings around it from lightning, like a lightning rod. Do we need a lightning rod defense that like debuffs lightning in the area or prevents it from going through at all? That would be an interesting defense. That'd be a very, like, it would have to be visible because you have to be able to plan your attack around it, but just be able to have zap value somewhere on the base and have some way to protect it. That's actually that'd be a really interesting idea. Just to have one lightning rod that protects, like, within a certain number of tiles away from it. I don't know. I think that's a cool idea. What do you guys think? You think that would balance the lightning meta? You ever forget to use code Eric while you buy your gold pass? Hey, that's hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right. So pop that one to fast speed, and we will get ready for the next war. Call it the 5G tower. Oh, and it'll give you coronavirus, right? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Called 3-star. Or can you 3-star a talent 13 as a talent 12? Yes, 100% you can. I've done it plenty of times, and I think I just did one recently. Oh no, I had a time fail. I had a 99% time fail using Zap Mass Witches, talent 12v13. Because they're in my clan war leagues. Alright, but we don't have time to look at that because I'd have to change this account to that clan to go look at it. And we are 3 minutes away. We'll chill for just a second. We're not going anywhere. It's too close. You like the Zap Tower? Or who has that idea? CWL is brutal. CWL can be brutal. It depends on which way the mismatch is. Change the stream title? I can't change the stream title. I messaged the EWU guys to tell them to change the stream title. I'm not sure what they're doing. Message him again. I can control the stream title on Twitch. But not on the EWU channel. All right. Looks like they're changing it now, so that'll be good. Cool. All right, so let's quickly go back over a recap of the last war here and figure out or show exactly where we stand as we go into this one. And we'll get ready and let's do this. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clash with Eric. We're moving into round 2 of a best of 2 series between Alternate Attacks and MNG Esports today. In the first war of this best of 2 series, which are going to be added together, and the total combined score of the 2 wars is going to determine which team will be moving on to the semifinals. So as you can see here, the semifinals has Team Vatang, who just took down Existence, waiting to fight them in the semifinals. On the other side, we have 11 Original, and we're still waiting results here from Indian Clashers and INTZ Esports. They're going to fight in the semifinals, and then we'll continue on and play for a huge prize money as we get ready to go into a grand finals match. It's going to be crazy. And we are streaming this on the EWU Gaming YouTube channel. So I'm going to put a link for it right up there when this video goes live. And I'm also going to put it in the pinned comment. So you guys, if you don't want to miss these, regardless of whether it's me who streams it or somebody else on this EWU channel, that you're able to pop in there and catch all these wars live. Otherwise, stick around and watch it later here on YouTube. And let's dive into the action here. The war is going to be starting in the next minute. Ready to do this? We're ready to go? Let's go! 40 seconds. Alternate Attacks currently up on stars and hold about a 20% advantage lead on percentage. 25% to be exact, I believe. 25% and 1-star advantage in Alternate Attacks' favor as we go into the first attacks of the war. That means to take a win here, to move on to the semifinals, to fight Vatang, MNG Esports has to get 1-star and 25% higher than Alternate Attacks. Not an easy thing to do. Not against a team that is the #1 seed for the World Championship and is by far the team to beat in this EWU playoffs. All right, here we go. We have Milano coming in for the first attack here from MNG Esports, coming in with some Queen Charge into Witches. Now, a lot of times we see Warden walk with it. He got some Quake damage to get a little bit damage on that Multi-Inferno, but he's not going to drag his healers through it, so it'll be fine. He sends in the Warden to go work with the Queen. They're going to the same spot, and the Queen didn't need any additional funneling, so they can work together. Here comes the Witches. A Giant comes down on the outside. I love the use of a Giant. A Giant to go in front of the Witches to give them time to spawn up some skeletons. After they have the skeletons spawned up, then he can go in and just swarm the area with Witches. And you can see the area up on the top edge of the base there is a perfect position to send in a Royal Champion late in the attack, but he needs to push through this Town Hall. He's got the Siege Barracks working with the King and a whole bunch of Witches that are wrapping around and going to that area as well. The main push is working its way through the little channels of the base, working their way towards that town hall, fighting off the CC. The town hall is activated by the barbarians that spawn from the king. They can continue working their way in. He's got the freeze. They can lock it down if necessary. He's got super minions that are beating down heavily on him. He pops the ward ability, protecting him as he tries to push through. But what is stalling up all the troops here? It's the enemy queen. The enemy queen was hitting everything just outside of the range, a lot of the troops' range. And it forced the witches and the queen and everything else to go through the wall and not go to the town hall. That's a huge problem here. The king goes through another wall. Everything is done a lap around the town hall. The witches that are on the town hall finally get burned up. And now he needs the queen to come back. She still has her ability. She might be able to escape and get away from the town hall. He might be ending on it. They do get it open. He has the super wall breakers come in. They're able to open the wall there, give the queen finally access to take it down. He lost an enormous amount of troops, but it still looks like Milanello is going to get the triple to open up the war. All but one witch is down, but the king and the queen and the royal champion were able to finish off the rest of the bases where the witches could not, and he's gonna be getting the triple on the first attack of the war. Milanello with the opening 3-star. Wow. Oh, baby, it's a triple. Wow. I can't believe he was able to get that town. I thought he's in a 1-star. I honestly thought he's in a 1-star there. What do you guys think? Did it look like he's in a 1-star? It sure felt like it to me. All right, well, we are back in the action here, guys. The wait is over. It's time to kick it off here. I hope you're ready to go. Hunker on down here, and we're in for a show. 1 minute till the next attack. Let's put his little name placard away there, and we'll get ready for the next attacker. I don't know who it's going to be, so we'll just play it by ear as we get ready. Looks like they already have all but one base called, which effectively defaults the last person to that base. 45 seconds to go. Looked like a 1-star. It really did. It looked like a 1-star for a long time there. Right, Godforce? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Will be a video? 100%. 100% it will. 30 seconds. This is tense. It's very tense. All right. It's time. Let's go. Let's get it. Volley is live. Volley coming in here with some Zap Witches. Zap Mass. Wait, there's healers in this. Okay. What is he doing here? Zaps out a scatter. He used Quake for that, and he left. What is happening here? He only went with 8 lightnings and the Quake spells, I think. Well, I lost track of his spell comp here. He still has 4 more lightnings and a Quake. There it is. He was waiting for the queen to lap around there so we get some damage on her. We got a little bit of damage on her. Nothing crazy. I think a couple of lightnings missed. Had to kind of hit her on the move there. And that does make the aim a little bit difficult, but he does get the damage in on her. He'll keep on charging through. So I'll switch up the music here to something a little bit more high upbeat here. And let's see if Valley can get in here and get it done with this queen walk into mass witches. Witches coming down with that E-Drag over in the corner. More witches coming down in front of the queen there. The side witches funneling the rest of the group in. And the E-Drag doing fantastic work to push everything in towards the town hall. They should have a straight path all the way in. The queen has that Grand Expo locked onto her the entire time. She's struggling. She has to go to ability, but no, she holds on to her ability because he pops the ward ability, does that carry through the town hall. It does save the queen, and he does make it through. He makes it through. The queen goes to ability anyways as the eagle is striking down. He sees the eagle strikes headed towards her. He pops the ability to save her. The king down on the bottom side there working with some witches, and he still has the royal champion to come in late. Where's she gonna come in? Sends in a solo wizard up from 12 o'clock to go in there and start to collect in the trash buildings up there and finish off that CC. The witches are going through the wall here, repping through these open compartments, in and out, weaving through, trying to find a way to take this base down. Still has a deployed world champion. Wiz is still doing good work up on the top side. Here comes the world champion up the top side. Gonna work its way into the Eagle Artillery. And end into the single Inferno. Everything will collapse into the single Inferno at the end, meeting together. He has a couple minions that he could throw to go clean up trash in the middle of the base there after the world champion finishes working her way through. She's going to go to a building. The Expo is on her, pinging away. Witches are working their way through. The queen is ultimately died, but the witches are going to try to work their way into the single Inferno and that wizard tower. The world champion is going to get the wizard tower, but look at the warden. The warden is tanking the wizard tower, making so the splash damage is not hitting the skeletons, making so those witches have maximum value as they move through. The warden is going to die, but that's going to transfer the healers over to the witches, which might ultimately help them get through, but they're not going to single Inferno. The single Inferno is locked. Oh, he's out of time. It doesn't matter. He's out of time. Valley, 90%. MNG Esports starting off the war the way that they wanted to. They're up a star, but they still need to gain the percentage. At this moment, with the combined score of the previous war and this one, I believe Attax is up 15% on the total. All right. You like to see a war where it comes down to time, you know, a perfect war, but when that's happened before. It's happened before, 100%. It happened to me personally. It was season 2 of the ESL Mobile Open. We were playing against Coastal Clash in the grand finals, and it went down to an exact time, percentage and stars, and it came down to time, and they beat us by 1 second or 3 seconds. I don't know. Either way. All right, guys. Hawk is next. Hawk coming in with some Queen Walk into P.E.K.K.A. Bowler Witch. Starting off with a bloom to the Town Hall. Gonna snipe in there and rage it up there. Make sure the Town Hall drops. Easily makes the Town Hall in. No traps are stopping it, but he gets the full CC pull. And he'll clear that entire compartment. But the... Oh, he doesn't clear the compartment. No, he does. Okay. I thought he wasn't going to get the compartment down, though. He does get both of the archer towers, and he will push this queen to go left on the base here. Poison catches everything. The scatter shots next to a blimp drop is always a little bit scary, because it makes so that the Yeti mites die as they spawn. If a ill-timed shot hits them, it can really cause some big problems. So Hawk trying to work his way through. The ward is going to join up with the queen. The king's going to come down up ahead. He tried to do a bullet bounce a little bit ago, and he was trying to get to that dark elixir collector there. Trying to get that down to push the main brunt of the attack here through the wall into the single Inferno, and then wrap around from there. May need to freeze it. There we go. Freeze it up there to protect not only the P.E.K.K.A.s, but also the queen. The queen was getting targeted by the king working on the outside with the witches. He's going to be able to punch in and out of those compartments. A multi-inferno is coming up, and he's got that scatter shot on the opposite side with the eagle in the middle. Rages up as he charges through warded ability to protect him in the highest damage area of the base as he's engaged by all the enemy heroes. Both scatter shots and the multi-inferno. Huge, huge damage area right here. If he can get through this area and come out alive on the other side here, he's going to be set up pretty well here to finish off the base. The king's still doing work on the bottom side. The road champion joins. The road champion will step into the scatter shot. The P.E.K.K.A.s are being through the wall. The queen is going to travel all the way through and take out the Grand Warden. Now they're starting to regroup now. Baby Dragon on the outside. Going to grab that cannon. Start to clear the trash. The road champion still has her ability. He'll go outside to the cannon first. No, she's going in. She's going in. The P.E.K.K.A. is taking the single Inferno. The road champion will make it through with the P.E.K.K.A. tanking, and he has a chance to make it through the rest of the base here. 50 seconds to go. That was a clutch moment right there with the P.E.K.K.A. tanking the single Inferno for just a moment. Kind of lucky timing there. You can't really plan that. But the queen still has her ability. He's got a headhunter and a minion up there clearing trash on the outside. The baby dragon still doing work. The queen pops her ability, and MNG Esports is in here for another triple. What a start here. Giving their team every chance that they need to get ahead here. And they're in the lead here. They're in the lead. But Attax can take it back there with a triple. They can put themselves back in the lead by 15%. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. 50 seconds. Back to back. Back to back. Let's go. Let's put Hawk's little picture away there. See who comes in next. Peck with Bowlers is coming back. Ask Chubbs. That's right. That's right. Hey guys, make sure if you're watching, if you're over on YouTube, you're watching on the EWU gaming site there, you hit the like button. You hit the subscribe button. It's very important you hit the like button because it advertises the stream out so more people can come in and find the stream and find the channel. And you also subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the future streams here as we continue EWU coverage. All right, do it. Do it. Let me throw the link in here for Twitch if anybody has missed it. Click on the link there and you'll be able to subscribe to EWU on YouTube. All right, guys, here we go. AST. Coming in from alternate attacks, opening up with a Zap Quake, going after the CC. Once again, getting the damage onto the single Inferno. Making so the Road Champion can sweep in there and get it down. She'll take some damage from the Kenneth there, but she's tanking the Kenneth. She's gonna ultimately die as she continues through. But look at the King. The open corner is gonna allow that King to go all the way in and grab the Town Hall. This setup is beautiful. That's what we love to see here. I love seeing people use their King to go in and take out the Town Hall. It is so different from what we've seen for so many months and even years at Town Hall 12. Using the King as such a enormous tool. He pops the ability of the King there right before engaging the single Inferno. So the Barbarians tank the beam of the single to allow the King to have time to get the Town Hall down, and he easily drops it. The Queen on the other side steps in, grabs a scatter shot, and then is going to grab a Wizard Tower. She still has her ability. She'll grab an air defense. She'll grab an Expo. She'll grab a bomb tower. Tons of value over there for the Queen to continue to collect. But the sweeper by the Eagle Artillery is still a potential issue. It's pointed at the Town Hall. It's not a direct push. It will kind of push him out there, so they'll rejoin with the rest of the Lalo, but they have to circle around. He has the Wizard Tower and the Scattershot frozen up there. They were targeting they're targeting the Hound, and they still are. Didn't really need to warn him right there, but it is protecting him from the Eagle shots. No, the Eagle shots do not go to the big pack there. They go to the pack that was not protected, but it did protect him from against the multi-inferno. Blues going to the backside. They're going to go snipe off that Archer Tower and collapse him backwards. He's got balloons that are going into the Tesla farm over here, and they're going to have to work their way into the Eagle Artillery, but he's got, look at these balloons, look at these balloons coming in on the side here, using the haste that was still standing. They shoot into the middle, and they're going to get behind and inside of the minimum range of the Eagle. Now, as long as he doesn't lose too much cleanup here, those balloons alone can finish off the core of the base and get that Eagle down. But the cleanup seems to be under control here, and AST is looking like he's gonna get the triple here. The Blues taking one last Eagle strike there, keeping the damage off of his cleanup, and it looks like some traps went off in the middle there and took out those Blues. The other Blues ultimately do reach it though. Here comes the cleanup hits. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So many minions and pubs lost there, but too little, too late there for the defenses. AST connects, and we have another lead here. Back to alternate attacks. They're down on stars for this war, but in the series, they're still up 15% on the total. 1 minute left, and MNG Esports will try to regain the lead one more time. All right. How's CWL? CWL's doing pretty good. Doing all right. I got two. Well, I'll put it in a video later in the week here, but or maybe I won't have time. I don't know. I recorded it. It could be in a video, but I got 2 triples in my Clan World Leagues for the first 3 wars, and a 99% time fail that was in the video the other day. And then we subbed people in and out. So I already got my 8 stars. We started to move people in and out, and I need to see if I'm in today's war, but I wasn't in yesterday's. I haven't been back to the clan. We've been doing CWL Elite, I mean. So I haven't been back there. 900 IQ? What's 900? After the war, would you be able to do some Among Us? Maybe. All right, guys. JD Light. Oh, wait, this is his animation. There's another person named Light. And I'm like, who's who? There's a JD light, and I have an animation for a JD and a light. I'm like, it's probably the same person. I don't know. But either way, JD Light coming in from MNG Esports, and he's got a Yeti Smash, I mean. We saw the P.E.K.K.A. Smash a little bit ago with the bowlers and the witches, but now we have the exact same thing, but with Yetis. Now, in your honest opinion, put it into the chat there. What do you think is better, Yetis or P.E.K.K.A.s? Because the P.E.K.K.A.s has got that recent buff. They're very, very strong. They are a little bit susceptible to single infernos, but they power through so fast. They one-shot like everything they come across, except for the really, really big stuff. And they have so much health compared to a Yeti. As long as they don't get taken down by a single, they can get some huge value. But the Yetis are going to start to work their way in. You'll freeze up the Expo to get the healers to transfer off of the Warden. The Warden, when he's under damage, won't give up the healers, and so he had to freeze up that Expo to take the damage off of that. They're very, very good, quick thinking on his feet there. His King went down to the single Inferno and enemy King. That combination was deadly there, but he's got a Inferno Dragon and Headhunters that came out of the CC. Now, the single Inferno is locked back onto the Queen. She's got the Queen engaged onto her as well. It's charging up. It's in full beam here. As he comes off the ward ability, she's going to have to go to ability, and he freezes it to get it to reset right as she stepped out of it anyways. I think she ultimately made it out of that single Inferno's range. But that's all right. Now she has her ability, and she can get the scatter shot. There are a couple blues that are trying to get that single Inferno down up there. They don't quite get it, but it is softened up there. The Royal Champion's starting to work her way around. Yetis are fully grouped and they're traveling with the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion protecting all of the witches and wizards on the outside, while the Yetis are providing tanking for her. Just getting all that cross tanking, all you could possibly want here. Looking really, really good here. Time is the only factor, but with a minute left on the board here, our Royal Champion ability is still intact. J Delight is looking delightful as we move on through this. That's right, I just punned it up there as he moves his way into the final push of the base. And this Royal Champion could honestly finish off the rest of the defenses on her own, maybe? Maybe not. The single Inferno probably will melt her down here. He sends in something to distract, and then Ground Skelly's pop. Of course, Ground Skelly's pop. His witch in the middle there will try to fight off those Ground Skellies and keep that away from the other groups so they aren't delayed. She does make it through. She'll go back to fighting the wall as the main push of the attack here tries to work her way through. Honestly, the Warden is probably going to turn here before anything else can get there and start taking pop shots and take out that single Inferno. But look at that, the bullet bounces are getting it. The Yeti mites are dropping out there. They're going to take it. And J Delight has done it. He's put his team back in the lead here for the series. And that, my friends, is 3 triples in a row, putting alternate attacks back on their heels here as they once again are in a position where they have to triple or they are 15% behind. Or right now they're 15%. Wait, no. Right now MNG is a triple ahead. If alternate attack triples, then they are 15% ahead and tied on overall stars. So it could go either way here. It could go either way. All right, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Let's go. You see the 900 IQ move of sneaking the 2 loons onto the Eagle Artillery? I did not see that. All right, let's hide his frame away there. Let me see the other frame here. Let's see if they're the same. Let's see. No, it's different. Who's the other guy then? Who's Light and who's JD Light? And who's JD? I don't know who's who. All right, guys. Sir Ironheart in from alternate attacks. Coming in with a Zap Witch attack with the healers. Starting off with the Warden walk, but the Yeti's right there. That Yeti needs to die. Drop its Yeti mice there. And then the Warden can eventually drop his healers. I wonder what the purpose of the Yeti was there. What do you guys think? Why did he drop the Yeti? Was there a specific purpose of it that he needed it instead of just doing a Warden walk without it? Because if it survives too long, it pulls the Warden off to a weird position, but it wasn't going to survive that long. Now he starts to drop healers. 45 seconds down. King down in the bottom corner. King will start to funnel out and get ready to drive the witches into the Eagle Artillery. He's got the Super Wall Breaker. The Super Wall Breaker gets one-shotted by the Warden statue, so it will die, but it did get shot off because it is a Super Wall Breaker. And we'll have the king working on the outside. He can pop his ability. Hopefully he turns in, and he does. He's going to step in there, grab the wizard tower, grab the storage. Unfortunately, the queen is walking with the king. That's going to actually help him get the headhunters down. But the witches are going to travel into the core of the base there without the queen. Tesla farm pops. Good spot to find a Tesla farm around that CC. The jump is going to get the queen back into the action here and also carry the witches into the town hall. He's got a solo witches broken off to go grab that air defense. If it gets it down there, that'll improve his pathing a little bit there. But a lot of the witches might break off the area, and they do get it down. That was a clutch moment right there. Seeing that air defense drop. If that air defense didn't drop, a lot of his witches potentially would have broken onto the outside from the left. But now they're going to stay together, push through the town hall. Ward ability carries them through. Healers in perfect positioning to keep everything alive, but they're locked onto the ward at the moment. They need to transfer over to the witches when they start taking damage. But he's all right. The skeletons break through the town hall wall. They're working their way into the top side of the base. Skeleton trap, not a skeleton trap, a tornado trap catches all the skellies and spins them around and takes them all out. Which is still working on the outside. He's got to get this this multi down. His world champion starting to work through. That's her job. She's going to come and grab the multi. She'll join up with the rest. This is looking good. Witches are now engaging the single inferno. They have the healers on them. The headhunters have they're done doing with whatever they were doing before, and they step in there and help the world champion get the multi-inferno down. The world champion pops their ability into the final stretch here. 30 seconds to go, and Sir Ironheart has done it. Alternate Attax is back in this, and that, my friends, puts them back in the lead once again. 15% above MNG Esports. Crazy war. Crazy war. Okay. This is pretty wild. So, total between the two wars, Alternate Attax got 14 stars, plus their 8 now, puts them at 24. With a, or excuse me, 22, with a potential of 28. MNG Esports, also at 22, but 15% total less than Alternate Attax for the best of 2 series here. Hello from Brazil. Hey, nice to have you, Alton. Nice to have you. And thanks everybody for coming over and on YouTube. Really appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel here. EWU Esports is going to be casting, or we'll have different casters on here occasionally to stream the EWU tournament, and you're not going to miss any of it. So make sure you're subscribed and always come and check it out. All right, guys. Vegeth is live. Let's switch up this little fancy thing here and switch on to Vegeth, and we'll see what Vegeth has in store for us. They got a queen charge into hybrid. A solo. Wait, was that a lightning? Did I just see lightning come down? What was? No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm losing my mind a little bit there. I thought I saw lightning, but maybe I'm just seeing stars here as Vegeth gets ready to come in here. All right, so gonna push in the town hall potentially. The queen, honestly, might step through, and she does. Wow, look at that. Any Teslas that popped in the area could have delayed or pulled the queen off of that path, but she does step through. It honestly surprises me a little bit that Boom would leave that open to get the queen to allow to step through. But I wouldn't expect her to. Honestly, wouldn't expect her to actually go in. But very, very good eye here from Vegeth if he continues his queen charge into that compartment. And he has Super Wall Break coming down the line. First pops open the storage. Then pops open the Expo. Then can pop open the Inferno. Oh, but a little bit farther down the line there. Now, where's this queen going to go? She's staying away from the enemy king. Wow, I don't know how she's staying away from that king. Honestly, would have liked her to grab the king before she continued on along the top side there. But that kind of works out. Because now she's going to go through the wall break. She's not going to be stuck on a wall. She'll pop her ability to get the enemy world champion down. And she is safe up there, guys. Nothing is going to threaten that queen for the rest of the fight as she starts to circle out and around. Just needs to get something to follow her up there to go pick up that gold collector. And then he has the siege barracks with the king. Where's the king? The king went in. There's the king. He's hiding in the middle there, taking that expo. Eagle is targeted onto him, I believe. Into the ward ability. Ward ability protecting him through the scatters. There's 2 scatters that he's engaged right there. And the miners surge forward with the rage and the ward ability, clearing out the enemy queen and absorbing those scatter shot hits. The hogs come out of the siege barracks. The royal champions on the outside. The miners are into the middle. They need to get that storage down and go in and take out that scatter shot. But look at the queen. The queen that broke all the way to the outside. She went out to safety and she's on her way back, and she's gonna be the MVP as she steps in and she'll grab out the scatter shot. Even if she doesn't get there before the rest of the troops arrive, she will eventually take it, and she'll tank it to keep it off of the other troops. The royal champion easily grabbing that cannon. It's a triple again here, and we have MNG Esports back in the lead. This is insane. Alternate attacks once again in a position as MNG pushes for a perfect war. Alternate attacks has to triple with this attack. We cannot afford a misstep. If they triple, they're back ahead on by tie on stars and 15%. MNG's OP? Yeah, they're definitely being OP today. You're 100% right, Castro. What was the outcome of the first war? The first war was a 14-13 win from alternate attacks, taking the win there, and they were up by 25% coming into this war. But this 10% is going to put a 15% and a star given, or back, give the star advantage back to MNG with this 2-star here. So right now, the exact score is alternate attacks needs to get a triple on the board to tie up the stars, and when they get that triple, they'll be 15% ahead on the percentage. Which it feels like has been the story of the entire war here. It's just back and forth. We're sitting there back and forth, 15% and then a star, 15% and then a star. And here we go. Jojo coming in with a P.E.K.K.A. Bowler Witch attack here. We talked about it a little bit ago with the Yetis. I still want to know what your opinion is, guys. Do you think P.E.K.K.A. Smash is better, or is Yeti Smash better? He's finding Teslas all in the areas where these starting troops are going in. Super Goblins going in and clearing out collectors. Finding Teslas up top. Finding Teslas by the Warden. The Warden's trying to work his way all the way up and grab out that Multi-Inferno. And then they can have the Yeti Smash very likely to come in from the Eagle Artillery and shoot into the center town hall. He's got about a minute that he can use on this Warden Walk. After that, you got to be careful. He's got a lot of rages that can be used to get through here. He sends in the witches up in the top corner. A headhunter to help him get down the enemy king. Make it a little bit more seamless as he pushes in. Wallwrecker comes down. The Warden is not going to get pulled off by the Wallwrecker. But now he'll go over and start working his way deeper in the base. He needs to get some troops over by the... Yeah, look at that. The Warden will not target the Wallwrecker's target, but he will target other troops' target, I believe. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm completely wrong, let me know. But here we go. He's got a solid push in here. The P.E.K.K.A.s are working their way into the Eagle Artillery. The Witches and the Bowlers have gone up that way as well. The Warden is protecting the groups that went to the core. The Queen is with that group in the core. They take down the Hound. They take down a Scattershot. The healers are on the Queen. They're in a good position. The enemy Queen and the enemy Royal Champion with the Warden are all teaming up on the P.E.K.K.A.s in the bottom corner of the base. But the Queen and his Warden will not get off of the pups. They're still stuck up there. The Queen still has her ability. He has a freeze. He can lock up those enemy heroes, and he does. The Royal Champion starting it over on the left side. The healers, a couple of healers have stood back and went to a Bowler, which is not what he wanted to happen. That Bowler beating on a wall, holding the healers up there, is probably going to cause this attack to fail. Is that it? Did MNG Esports just finally break this back and forth streak and put their team finally into their first real solid lead? This defense is going to be OP, guys. He's got a rage. He can use that rage to rage up the Royal Champion, but she's done. More ground skill is popping on her constantly as she works her way through, and this is a lower percentage attack. However, it is a higher percentage attack than the lowest one from the last war for MNG Esports, so they can still drop the ball If they don't triple their last attack, they can end it right now. MNG Esports could end it right now. They could win the whole series with a triple in their next attack. But if they don't triple, then alternate attacks will be set up to sweep in and take the win. It all comes down to this, guys. It all comes down to this. A defense from alternate attacks. And then a triple from alternate attacks. And the war could swing, and we'll settle it on percentage at the end. MNG Esports could win it on a triple for this war of the series, but this is a best of 2. So both of the wars of the series are going to be added together, and then we're going to take a total of the 2 to find out what is going to be ultimately the score. If you guys are enjoying this over on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button. It'll make the stream go out, and so more people will be able to enjoy this, and subscribe for more. All right? You know the drill. All right, guys. The moment of truth. Alternate attack so desperately needs a defense right here. We need to do this. Come on. If it's a defense, it goes to think about it. We as viewers win either way. Either we see a perfect war, or we see the most epic comeback after a crazy back and forth war that we could possibly ask for. The Royal Champion working her way in, zapped it out there with the CC to get the damage onto the single Inferno, and then the Royal Champion finishes it off there. She's going to join up with the King and the Queen as they drive in through a jump to go all the way in to the other single Inferno. The Royal Champion, there's a scatter shot right there. The King pops his ability. He's going to surge forward. Wizard on the outside, clearing trash to keep these troops centered. The Baby Dragon doing work as well. It does go down. The King is going to step up there. He's taking the other scatter shot while it beats down the first one into the Teslas. Teslas all throughout the area. The Queen still has her ability. She's going to break to the outside, but can she step back onto path here and take out that other scatter shot? She's out of the range right now, but she can do this. She pops her ability before it gets a shot off, hitting the tornado trap. The tornado trap's actually going to pull the Queen closer to this scatter shot, and she does go down before she gets it. But they did get an enormous amount of value. She did not need to get it. He's ending on the Town Hall. He's got a blimp. The blimp can travel through, get the Town Hall with the tornado trap already out of the way. He sends in a couple of blues, so they're going to go straight over to the scatter shot. They're splitting a little bit, which is actually good because it makes so the scatter shot can't hit them all at once. The ward ability is going to protect the blimp all the way to the Town Hall. Coming up on the backside of the sweeper. The blimp hits a black mine. No problem. Makes it to the Town Hall. The Town Hall is going to drop. He's got, looks like he did barbarians, sneaky goblins, a dragon, and of course a couple minions to go grab some red air mines before the dragon deploys here. I think he's got it. The blues that came in the side got the pathing into the scatter shot. Guys, MNG Esports has done it. After losing the first war, they've come back in and they land a perfect war and alternate attacks. The #1 seed to the World Championship of Clash of Clans is eliminated. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away here. Ow. Just fantastic job here. MNG Esports putting on a show with a perfect war. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. They've done it. There's no way that alternate attacks can come back now. Even if they get the triple here, that'll put them at 13, which is not enough to overcome the deficit, because that's going to end the overall score 28 on the series here for MNG Esports. Alternate attacks with 14 in their first one. At best, will get a 27 total. And MNG Esports will be moving on to the semifinals to take on Vitang. Before the winner of those will move on to a grand final. And a lot of money. A lot of money. Alright guys, we're down to 1 attack left. Alternate attacks can't win it anymore. But they're not going to go down without a fight. They're going to go out swinging here. Let's see who the last attacker it is. Boom. We'll see if we can get in here, get the triple, against Milanello and at least put that 27th star on the board. Here we go. Boom is live. Boom coming in with a Zap Quake Lalo. Gonna zap out with the quad or the triple Quake to get the damage onto the Multi Inferno. If you're not going to hit the heroes and you're not going to finish off any defenses around that CC, always opt to bring as many Quakes as possible. Finish off buildings if you have that option. But if you're not going to, if the extra's lightning is going to go to waste, always bring in up to 3 Quakes and 5 lightnings is the absolute minimum needed to take the CC down. And here we go. He's got the super wall break to open up access and gave him his way into the Eagle Artillery, the Queen. Tons of value right there. He sends in a wall wrecker that's going to pass where the heroes have already cleared. And look at that. The Royal Champion worked her way all the way to the middle base there. And he waited. He waited and waited and waited. And as soon as he had the shield pathing to sneak in there and grab out the Multi-Inferno in the middle of the base there, he does exactly that. And now the Yetis are going to work on the Town Hall with the Sneaky Goblins. They easily take that down. And then the Yeti Mites actually might take out that Arch Tower up on the top side as the Lalo starts in from the bottom. The Queen is still alive down there. And they do take the Arch Tower down up on the top side, which is going to take a little bit of damage off the back side here. But this is looking absolutely fantastic. Tessifar popping over in the right-hand corner. And he'll work his way into the Scatter Shot. A Hound comes down to tank the Scatter Shot. And it'll hold his attention for quite a while here as he tries to work his way through. He still has a ward ability, still has 2 phrases, still has a haste. I don't think he needs any of them. He can honestly just coast through the rest of the base here. He's already got it in the bag here. He can swag the warden. He can swag both of the freezes. He can swag that haste. This is crushed, but he's not going to swag anything here. He's going to keep on rolling here with the Lalo that's not taking the path directly into the Multi-Inferno. They're swinging to the outside. They'll come back. They'll come back. There's a lot of blooms there. That was an impressive war here. Both teams gotta hand it to them. But with the perfect war, MNG Esports is the victor. They'll win for 15-13 in this war after losing 14-13 in the war before. You can't ask for more than that. You can't ask for more than that. So guys, that's the end of the war. That was crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a fantastic time. Wow. Win. MNG Esports took the win. MNG Esports. We can look back at the war log here. We'll let it count down for a little bit, and then we'll go back to the war log, and we can see this war added to the log, and you can see the final score of the previous war, and see how they compare to each other. Great Steam. Hey, appreciate that, Petro. Yeah, Boom was pretty OP. Hey, and thanks everybody for coming out and joining me. If you are watching this for the first time over on YouTube and you're not subscribed to the EWU Gaming YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You like this stream, you hit the like button. Yeah, pop it right there. I just clicked it on the stream here just to make sure, because I gotta pop it as well. And that'll make so more people will be able to enjoy this. Otherwise, we will edit this down and we will have it into a video onto YouTube on Tuesday. And yeah, we'll let that timer finish counting down. That's it. Yes, Alden, that will be it for today. I've been streaming for a lot today. We are streaming on the EWU channel for a couple hours here, and we've been streaming on Twitch all day. And it's been a really, really good time. I'm very happy you're all able to enjoy these wars. Where is MNG Esports from? Judging by their animations, I think, let's see. You can see their different animations here. So this one, see Mexico, 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 Mexico. I would say Mexico. I would say they're a Mexican team. All right, or Italy. Sorry, Italy. The Italian and Mexican flag look similar. That is an Italian flag. Thank you. All right. Let's go back to the warlog here. Lady B dropping in the host over on Twitch. What is up? How are we all doing? You're all arriving here right as we're wrapping up the stream. So there's the final, guys. You can see the last two wars added together. And that was as close as it gets. That was back and forth all the way through. I'm impressed. But let's shut it down here. We'll shut down the YouTube side first. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching on YouTube. Really appreciate you guys. And we'll be back for more. If not me, somebody else will be on the YouTube channel here. And we'll have some awesome wars for you as we continue to work our way through the EWU playoffs. All right, I'm going to close it down on YouTube. Thanks everybody for coming out. Talk to you guys later.